Welcome to Rajendra Tandon videos. We continue with the Vairagya Shatakam of Bhartrihari, who occupies a prominent place among the ancient poets of Sanskrit literature. He belonged to the eminent tradition of Valmiki, Vyas and Kalidas. Bhartrihari was the king of Ujjain who abdicated his throne in favor of his younger brother. He was disgusted with life because his queen had cheated upon him. His output was not very large, but it had a brilliant quality of thought and imagination. He wrote prose as well as verse as it pleased him. But all his writing is pithy, compact and original in imagery. There is a remarkable depth in his thinking on subjects as diverse as polity in a civilized society. Niti Shatakam, Erotica, Shringar Shatakam and Total Renunciation, Vairagya Shatakam. He had an admirably sharp and penetrating wit. Sri Aurobindo Ghosh writes that Bhartrihari's work is significant of the three leading motives of the mind of the age: its reflective interest in life and turn for high and strong and minute thinking, its preoccupation with the enjoyment of the senses, and its ascetic spiritual turn, the end of the one and the ransom of the other. It is significant too by the character of his spirituality. It is no longer the great natural flight of the spirit to the fullness of its own high domain, but rather a turning away of the intellect and the senses, wearied of themselves and life, unable to find there the satisfaction they sought, to find peace in a spiritual passivity in which the tired thought and sense could find their absolute rest and cessation. Today's 5 stanzas deal with the advantages of Vairagya comprehensively, but in a very picturesque fashion. The first stanza reads, Ratri sevai पुनः स एव दिवसो मत्वा मुधा जंतवो. धावन्त्यु उदयमिनः तथैव निभृत प्रबध तत् तत् क्रिया. Writes Bhartrihari, the sun rises and a new day is born. It runs its course and it's followed by night. The eternal cycle continues, but the unwise human beings continue to toil endlessly. They repeatedly enjoy the same pleasures, continuously ensnared by the web of delusion. Surprisingly, caught in the whirlpool of daily routine activities, these human beings never feel annoyed with or ashamed of their actions. Immediately following this, Bhartrihari takes up the advantage of a saintly man who has embraced Vairagya. How does he lead his life? How much happiness does he get from that life? Mahiramya Shayya Vipulam Updhanam Bhujalata Vitanam Chakasham Vyajanam Anukulu Ayam Anilah Sfurat Deep Chandro Virati Vanita Sangan Muditah Sukham Shanta Shete मुनिः अतनु भूतिः nripa eva. He is at peace with himself. A saintly man who has embraced Vairagya, writes Bhartrihari. He has embraced Vairagya in order to spend his days as devotedly as with a charming wife. He lives happily in as great a comfort as a mighty emperor. And what are the sources of his comfort? Writes the poet. He sleeps on the comfortable bed of Mother Earth. His arms, slim like a creeper, provide him with a pillow. The sky forms the canopy for his bed. A cool breeze fans him in comfort, and a resplendent moon shines as his lamp. These are remarkable images. These are images of a life in the lap of nature. And anybody who can do that is very lucky. Even if you don't leave your hearth and home, you can live in the lap of nature in your neighborhood gardens. Visit them. Look at the plants. Look at the trees. Reduce your wants. Reduce your desires. Be comfortable with less of luxury, and you would have followed Bhartrihari. The next shloka deals with the mighty kingdoms of the three worlds. They are nothing as compared to the kingdom you create with your dhyana. What is the real gratification that is answered in this shloka by Bhartrihari? Trailokya adipativam eva virasam yasmit mahashas sane tat labdha asana vastra मान घटने भोगे रतिम माकृथा भोग को अपि स एक एव परमो नित्य उदितो जृंभते यत स्वादता विरसा भवन्ति विश्या त्रैलोक्य राज्य आदय. The mighty kingdoms of the three worlds lose their shine when faced with the greatest kingdom of all, the universe. Once you have set your dhyan in the creator of this universe, now how he deviates from the universe to the creator of the universe. It is totally unnecessary to be attached to a throne. He had left a kingdom, the most prosperous kingdom of his times. Don't be attached to prestige or fine clothes. Don't indulge in the pleasures of this world, writes Bhartrihari in this shloka. He says the real gratification is that which is superior to everything else and is ever effulgent. The glow of satisfaction that comes from meditation, from Vairagya, does not lie, is far superior to the glow of wealth. And Bhartrihari says, once you have experienced this bliss, the pleasure of lording over the three worlds is worthless. The next shloka talks of advantages accruing from the reading of the Vedas, etc. But what is the advantage, he says? What is the advantage of performance of yagnas? Kim Vedes Pratibhi Purana Pathanai शास्त्रई महाविस्तरई स्वर्ग ग्राम कुटी निवास फलदई कर्म क्रिया विभ्रमई. What advantage does accrue from the reading and recitation of the Vedas, the Puranas, the Smritis, or numerous other scriptures replete with vast knowledge? Of what use, asks the poet, is the performance of yagya, making offerings in holy fires, which reputedly assures you some place in heaven? We have not seen heaven. Bhartrihari says there is no advantage. He says it is because without attaining inner peace, which alone can destroy, as if in the fires of doom, mark the image, the spiral of sorrow, born out of attachment to the material world. The aforesaid activities are nothing but the mercenary activities of a trader. Bhartrihari lifts our thoughts beyond the normal thinking, recitation of the Vedas, performing of sacrifices. He says all this does not give you peace of mind. What comes as a peace of mind is from the meditation, thinking of God. See, it's a reality of life. Happiness lies in serving others, and happiness lies in contentment. Every prophet has preached the same, including Buddha. The last stanza that we take up in this discussion is a very interesting stanza. After describing the futility of various aspects of life as we live with great love and greed, he says the ultimate lies in devotion to Brahma, the Supreme Being. Ayu kalola lolam katipay divas sthayini yauvana shri artha sankalpa kalpa घन समय तदपि च न चिरम यति प्रयाभि प्रणीतम ब्रह्मण्या आसक्त चित्त भवता भव भयाम आम्बोधि परि तरितुम. Bhartrihari says a human life is just a bubble of water, slippery and transient. The charms of youth have a short span. Your riches would soon run out like your determination for your thought processes. Sexual indulgence and other such pleasures are transient like a flash of lightning in the rainy season. Even the happiness born of the embraces of your beloveds is momentary, he says. But what is permanent? What is more durable? Because life is not permanent. It is coming to an end someday. Hence, you wise people, says Bhartrihari, in order to sail across the frightening ocean of life, you should dwell in your mind, devoted to the Brahma, the Supreme Being. That is the message he conveys in shloka after shloka. So let us follow him. Let us study him again and again, again and again. Thank you for listening to me. Thank you for visiting this site. We shall meet again in the next video on this subject. Bye-bye.